Okay, students, I hope you are all well and healthy and ready to learn the new things. So, my name is Palak Patel. I'm working in the Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari, in Civil Engineering Department. I'm going to teach you the subject is Building and Town Planning. This subject is BE second year, SEM 3. So in this lecture, we are discuss about introduction portion. Okay. So in the previous lecture, we discussed about principles of building planning. Okay. So in this lecture, we will discuss about architecture composition. Okay. So principles of building planning, the principles of architecture composition, both are some differences. So what is differences? So in the principles of building planning, is a principle which deal with the inside of the building. Means it's a deal with the room's dimension, room's positions, room's locations. But principles of architecture composition is deal with how your building look outside from the building. Both are important. Means I can say building planning is deal with inside means a planning, proper planning of the building. But the principles of architecture composition is deal with the elevation of the building. Okay. Very simple. It's in the building planning we have aspect, roominess, grouping, circulation, ventilation, elegance, privacy. This type of thing is the building planning. But architecture composition is unity, contrast, mass composition. So in the previous lecture we discussed about principles of building planning. And in this lecture, we will discuss about principles of architectural composition. So, let's start. In the introduction, we covered in the previous lecture, orientation also we covered. Then next is aspect, roominess, grouping, circulation, privacy, sanitation, elegance. Okay, yeah. Principles of architectural composition. Principles of architectural composition. So building is to plan, design and construct it in a such a way that is satisfy the basic need of the occupants for whom it is meant. Okay, so if I design a building, a plan a building and a construction a building, so what I made a building for the residential, for the commercial, for the some stores or school education, it's a function of the building. And occupants means owner, need of the owner for whom it is means why I plan a building, why I construct a building for the education purpose. So education purpose, it's fulfill my need of the education. If building fulfill my need of education, it doesn't better. Okay, so is the building some basic principle architectural composition which fulfill the needs of the building. Okay, so first principle is unity. Unity, contrast, mass composition, proportion, scale, accentuation, rhythm and character. Okay, so first we start from the unity. So unity means oneness. Unity means oneness. Unity indicates harmony among different building elements. Unity indicates harmony among different building elements. Building elements is what? Roof, slab, wall. It's impart cohesion of part and integrity of the whole. The different element of a same size or different sizes are connected together as per the requirement. Different elements of a same size or different sizes are connected together as per the requirement. The elements, the masses, are to be placed in a such a way that no duality or competition appears as a whole. Yeah, is called unity. In this first figure, you can say there is three building here. Okay, all the building follow the unity. Look at all the structural element like a door, wall, and gumbaj is connected each other and follow the one unity here. Okay, like same thing here, yeah. Same thing the second building. You can say it follows some unity. Its look as it is same. It doesn't look any discontinuity in it. You can't find any discontinuity in the building. It look like a oneness. Okay. If I draw one axis from the center, okay, there is so many axes, but I draw one axis from the center. You can say both building are look a same. It's called unity. Means unity means a simple language. I can say it doesn't see any discontinuity in the building. Okay. Then the second one is contrast. Second one is contrast. Contrast is architectural composition. Contrast is a architectural composition means absence of monotony. Mono means single and tony means single unit. So in the, by the contrast you cannot is absence of monotony means the building will not look like a oneliness. It's not look like a simple. It look at some important things. Okay. The use of different construction material, different shades of color, different tones and textures can also impart pleasing contrast. Pleasing contrast. Look at here. Here's a first building. You can see different building colors here. Yellow, orange, red, blue. It's called a contrast. Shades of colors. Okay, same thing here. Is one is a modern building and second one is ancient one. But look, here is not a monotone here. You're not all the shapes is provided. The different shapes everywhere. So it's called contrast. And the third one. Here is a dome. You can see all the domes, but all the domes of the one building and all the domes are the not as same. Different patterns, different colors. Okay, it's called a contrast. You can say here. Same thing for these buildings. Different tones of the colors. Different tones of the color. It's create a contrast effect. It's create a contrast effect. But one thing remember. Use of too much contrast result in loss of interest. If we use too much contrast, you will loss of interest in a building. Okay. So it's a contrast. Then after second one is mass composition. Mass composition is a three-dimensional shape having definite width, length, and height. Mass is a three-dimensional shape having width, length, and height. The masses may be small or big, horizontal or vertical when viewed in relation to one another. Look at here. Here is a horizontal mass composition. In this building, you can see your mass is distributed horizontally. But in this building, your mass is distributed vertically. Okay. The mass arrangement is to be done in such a way that harmonious unity of a structure is maintained. Development of masses is done from the both plane and elevation of the building. Development of masses is done from the both plane and elevation of the building. Second one is proportion. Proportion means a length and width constitute the area, whereas length, width and height will constitute the mass. It's called a proportion. Look at here. If you see this building, you can see this height of column is very much higher compared to this roof. Okay. Its height is very much higher. Column side is too much big. Okay. Too much height. But at the roof is little bit smaller. It's like twice in one ratio. Its column height is 4 meter. You can say this roof height is 2 meter. I can assume it. I don't know how much height of this structure, but I can assume it there. If this height is 4 meter, column height is 4 meter, it will not a 4 meter. It will look like a 20 meter or more. Okay, but his roof height is very small compared to this, but it gives a very pleasant effect. It looks very good. Okay, it's a very best structure, I can say. It's the Roman Empire structure, I think so. Yeah, it's a Roman Empire structure and it looks good. So it's the proportion, it's the maintenance of the different structural components. The dimension of length, width and height with respect to one another will give a pleasing effect due to proportion maintained among them. Dimension of length, width and height. Dimension of length, width and height. Here is a maintain the height proportion. Okay. Same thing in the residential area for square living room. In the square living room, you feel like you are trapped in a box. Square living room give this type of effect. You are trapped in a box. It look too small, but the same area, but dimension is different. Like in the rectangular one, same area, but dimension is different. This give the room is look little bit bigger. Same thing for the ceiling height. If ceiling height is 5 meter, if ceiling height is 5 meter for the residential building, it not desirable. It not desirable, but this very height for the court building will be appropriated. Okay, that means 5 meter height ceiling height is not required in our area. 5 meter ceiling height is not provided in a residential building. Yeah, but 5 meter ceiling height we can provide it in the commercial building, auditorium, or many more things. This is called a proportion. Second one is scale. Scale is architecture composition is in no way concerned with the engineering scale. The scale in an architecture composition means proper relation of different elements to one another and the whole. Scale in architecture composition means proper relation of different elements. Different elements means door, window, staircase, room. Okay, different elements, beam, column, to one another and to the whole. Which relation? Scale relation. How can you define a scale relation? The size of door, window, staircase are different for residential building. For residential building, when compared to those of a public building or a monumental. Of a public building or a monumental. Simple, I can say, if I design one residential building, I am constructing a residential building, 2 BHK, a bungalow, I can build it, but it's small area. It's in a small area compared to VR mall, compared to commercial building or some public building like a legislative assembly. I hope you can see legislative assembly in a news or very much time on the internet. Okay, you can see there is a very big, compared to our residential building, it look very big. At that time we cannot provide a door very small, a staircase very small. So for the bigger area we provide staircase be bigger. Yeah, because there is a difference between the scale. There is a difference between a scale. At that time size of door will be changed and window will be changed because the scale is changing. Yep. Okay. Hope you understand. I hope you understand why scale is required. For the residential building, scale is small because there is a very small area. But for the public building, where is a very bigger area, there is scale will be changed. We provide a bigger door, bigger window, and bigger staircases. Okay. Then after Assunutation. Assunutation literally means emphasize, and it's created by a different combination of element in the architectural composition. Different combination of elements. Different combination of elements. So we have two types of element in the building. First is positive element and second is negative element. Positive elements means what? The element which create impression of a decision, rigidity and function are called a positive element. So we have too much components, too much elements in the building. So positive means what? We provide this element for some function. If I can provide a column in the building, the column function is what? Transfer a load from beam to footing. But we provide a column for some function, from rigidity. We will not change a column. And negative elements we want arches and lintel, the element which create an effect of hesitation, flexibility and decoration are termed as negative element. Means this element, negative element doesn't have any functions. The negative element only have for decoration purpose. If I provide tiles on a wall, okay, tiles on the wall is not an element, but if I provide tiles on the wall, it doesn't need any function, it just provide for the decoration purpose. So it's called a negative element. So building components which is provide for some decoration like arches, lintel is called negative element, and which component we provide for the some function, some rigidity is called positive element. And combination of these two elements, combination in these two elements is called is that assunutation. Okay. Then after rhythm, so important. Rhythm is architectural composition is repetition of certain patterns as regular interval, such as column placed at fixed interval. In architecture composition, the rhythm is created by replacing the elements. Architecture composition, the rhythm is created by repeating the elements. Sorry, I say the replacing, but it's a repeating the elements either at the same distance or by decreasing or increasing the distance. Let's see the figure. Yeah, okay. Both figure looks so beautiful, right? This is the Indian Heritage Site. I hope you remember the both buildings. Okay, I have one question here. You can write both buildings name in the column if you remember it. The first one is which one and second one is which one. Write down in the comment box. I want to know how knowledgeable you are. Okay. So first building you can see there is a window. Okay. And this follows a rhythm. Every regular interval we found a one bigger window, then after smaller window. Some regular interval is called rhythm. At all the structure for some regular interval. Look at here. Here is a one circle, then after square, then one again circle, then after one again square. It's called a rhythm. Right? It is follow the all structure in some particular distance. Okay. It's called rhythm. The last one is character. Character refers to the style of a building and is not considered as an essential factor in architecture composition. It is not considered as an essential factor. Is not considered as essential factor. Means is not include. Is not required. We will provide a character in the building. Okay, it's not required. It's not compulsory. Okay, but if we provided it, some function is here. Okay, so first character is functional character. First character is functional character. Functional character means the very external appearance of a building depict its function. Very external appearance of the building is depict its function. Look at here is the first building here. Okay, you can see which function this building created for, constructed for which function. Okay, you can see a playground here. Okay, then after door and regular interval, then after a very big passage. So I can say there is a school. This building is a school. This building is used for the education purpose, right? So this building is a school. At the same time, this building look a commercial building. Okay, this building look a commercial building. But if I go to nearer, I can find out. Zoom in. Okay, yeah. You can see a computer here, a desk here, a chair. Then after some cafeteria. So everything is here. So by this look, this building, I can say this building is used for some office purpose. So I can say function of the building, just view of the structure, view of the building. I can say which function this building created for, constructed for. By the view, I can say this building is used for the education purpose. And this building for the office or commercial purpose. Okay, this is called a functional character. This is called functional character. And second one is traditional character. Traditional character are followed through the past many years. Traditions are followed through past many years. Means this tradition will be followed so many years. And it will not change it anything. Okay. So what can you say? Which building is it used for? This building is used for. I call this as a mosque or masjid. Okay. Why can I say? I can see a gumbaj here. I can see a minar here. Okay. By the gumbaj and minar, I can say this building is for the. This building is mosque or masjid, because all the masjid we have a gumbaj, some minars. These are the tradition. This is not changing. This is a tradition follow so many years. Okay, so it is called a mosque, and same thing for the temple. You can see a shikhar like this. This shape is called a shikhar. Then after flag, then after a gopuram. By the seeing only pictures, by the see the building from the outside, I can say it's a temple. Okay, it's called a tradition again because tradition is not changing; it's follows so many years. Then after it's called a church. Why? Because I have a cross here. I have a pointed conical minar here. Okay, pointed conical minar. So it's called a church because, yeah, by the cross and conical shape minar. So this is the traditional character because it's not changing the tradition. And the last one is personal character. Personal character is my own character. If I am going to my own building, my own house, I want my personal touch on the building, my personal character on the building. Because it's my own house. I'm building my own house. So in the own house, I have some my personal things now. So it's called a personal character. It will change person to person. There is no definition for the personal character. It will change person. If I am design the building, I give my personal character. If someone designs some building, they give them personal character. Views are changing, likes, dislikes are changing. So it's called a personal character, which is almost a characteristic of the life of an individual human, which is changing by human and human. Okay. Here is the last slide. Which step have you reached today? Which step have you reached today? First step, I won't do it. Second, I can't do it. I want to do it. How do I do it? I will try to do it. I can do it. I will do it. Yes, I did it. These are the steps to reach your goals in a life, in a career, in education. In every single bit of your life, you have to follow these steps. So think which step you have reached today. I hope you all are at the yes, I did it step. Right? Or I can do it step. It's a very good. It's a very good. If you reach at I can do it step, you are very big step ahead for you. Waiting a better lifestyle for you. If you reach, I can do it. Yep. Okay.